guys, how's it going? This is Tim, bringing you guys daily deals with Tim, where I talk about tech, crypto, and stock deals, all for you guys. And before I begin, this is my personal opinion and not a financial advice. So today we're going to talk about simple Litecoin price analysis, where we see the trend of Litecoin and see whether I would invest or whether what direction that Litecoin is going, whether it's a gradual trend up or a gradual trend down or stabilizing. And that is simply just my speculation based on the patterns that I have seen in the past. So as you guys can see, this was the big China FUD that dropped it all the way down to $30-ish, but we trended back up, and we have been stabilizing in this this 22% or 24% to 38% mark here, as I am using the Fibonacci retracement tool. If you guys can see, there was a big stabilization that happened on. It did go a little below here, but I guess there was another kind of a FUD that spread where I believe BTCC or some other China exchanges released that they're going to shut down. So there was a little bit more FUD that happened. However, after all that, we have heard enough of these China FUDs, and China is going to be regulated, but it doesn't really affect the rest of the cryptocurrency world. So after that, the news is pretty much over, and as I can't find any news out there spreading more FUD, and I think people are starting to realize, and there was a huge bump up on the 25th, and there's just a slow, gradual increase going up here. If you guys see the long term or the big picture, it is actually going up pretty fast. Similar to how we went down pretty fast, it is catching up pretty fast. So I would still be careful in investing in a lot of monies, but probably in increments, that would be a better choice. So the question is whether we will hit this 38% mark here, and whether we will stay up that 38% mark. So my guess is that we will increase over $56 probably by today, or at the latest by tomorrow. However, once we hit that, will we go over it, or will we go down back to this middle here, back to $50 range? And so far, I'm thinking that we will go over it, because the overall market sentiment is very green all around, and Bitcoin is doing well. And it seems like Litecoin has some room to grow from this point. So my advice is that just see where Litecoin ends the day today. It might be different depending on where you are located, but generally, if the day ends with Litecoin over the $55 to $56 range and is around the 57 or 58, I believe that it will go to the next level, which is the average 50% mark, around $63. And from there on, there might be a stabilization going on, because it is at the average point where there's a balanced number of buyers to sellers. However, it could also be it's just going to be a quick rise up to the next level, 70 or even 80. As you guys can see here, from August, pretty much like middle of August till September, it was a crazy rise up within like 2 weeks. And the same thing can happen again. And I believe that if that same thing happens, it's going to pass the $100 range and probably over to 125-ish. However, that's just my speculation for right now. And I don't believe that will happen in a couple of days, as we have already seen that once this kind of a bull run happens, there's a steep downfall as well. So I believe that people will be a little more careful in investing. And right now, at least for me, if I were to invest into Litecoin, I would probably put a little bit of Litecoin at this point. I wouldn't put a lot of it, since I could have gotten it around the $50 range, which was pretty much the bottom, or a little below 40, little below 50 was a good point to purchase Litecoin. But since it is up a bit to the next level, I think I would probably put a little bit of Litecoin in if I had some Bitcoin to transfer over, but right now I don't. So just my 2 cents on that. And I'll definitely update you guys on more how the price goes and whether it is looking more bullish, or if it's going to stabilize, or if it's going to go down in the short term. But in the long term, I am really bullish on Litecoin. I believe that it could easily go up to 100 even by the end of this year. But that is just my opinion. You guys do your research and make your own decisions yourselves. And if you guys like this kind of content, like this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, check out the affiliate links below. I really appreciate that. And as always, bring you guys more deals on Daily Deals with Tim.